Hi, welcome to West London NHS Trust. We're on the site of Broadmoor Hospital, where I've worked for 23 years. And along that time, I've had some amazing opportunities and chances to progress within my professional development. What I'd like you to do now is have the opportunity to listen to some of my colleagues from across the Trust and listen to how they've developed and grown within the Trust.
I began my career at West London Mental Health Trust 27 years ago as a healthcare facilitator. I changed my vocation and moved to the rehabilitation and therapy services within the Trust. I progressed to a RTS instructor with the health and fitness department and then became a supervisor. And recently I've now become the RTS service manager within the Trust.
I started with the Trust 13 years ago as a healthcare assistant. I then progressed to becoming a staff nurse after doing my training through the Trust. While working as a staff nurse, I then progressed to becoming a clinical team leader, and I currently work as a security liaison nurse at Broadmoor Hospital, trying to bridge that gap between clinical needs and the security needs of the hospital.
I joined the Trust 2 years ago as a student, and I'm now a senior occupational therapist.
Since joining the Trust, I have progressed in my career from being a staff nurse up until a senior clinical manager.
I started off as a student nurse, then I went on to do staff nurse, and then now I'm a clinical team leader.
I started as a staff nurse on an admissions ward. I then became a clinical team leader on an ISAT ward, and I'm now a clinical nurse manager.
I started working here 8 years ago as a healthcare assistant, and in that time I've been a student nurse, a staff nurse, a clinical team leader, and now a clinical nurse manager.
I joined the Trust 16 years ago on the intensive care ward. I then moved to as a control room operator, to security support staff, and then to entrance building manager, and I'm now the Trust local security management specialist.
I started as a domestic assistant and progressed through to security as a security support staff, and also became an intranet developer, and now to my current role as a digital communications officer.
I'm a chef in the main kitchen. I've been was a porter for 17 years, and then took the jump up to become a chef, and have done training at college and loving it.